Welcome to our podcast, where we cover unique and interesting stories for you. In this episode, we will discuss the discovery of a 4,000-year-old ancient board game by archaeologists. Archaeologists have discovered 6 surfaces of rocks with designs carved on them that make them appear associated with ancient board games and explained how humans entertained themselves thousands of years ago. The 6 ancient board games were discovered by archaeologists at different sites on the Absheron Peninsula and Gobustan Reserve in Azerbaijan. The rocks, which date around 2000 BCE, share a resemblance with the hallmark pattern on the basis of which has been created the ancient board game Hounds and Jackals. Earlier, the oldest example of the game was found in the tomb of a government official in ancient Egypt. Archaeologists Walter Crist, who works at Leiden University in the Netherlands, and Rahman Abdullayev of the Minnesota Historical Society, said that the new locations have challenged the origins of the game known as 58 Holes. The game may have originated in southwestern Asia and not Egypt, as was previously believed by experts. Speaking about how popular were the games most probably, Crist and Abdullayev wrote in their paper, "At certain times in antiquity, particular games were regionally popular, suggesting that they helped to connect cultures that regularly interacted with one another." They added, "The game of 58 holes probably served this purpose in the 2nd millennium BCE in Egypt and southwestern Asia, because it was the only game that was played throughout the region." The board game's history goes back thousands of years, and it was most probably very popular across regions. Researchers stated, "We can't know what that something is, but we can piece together an incomplete history based on the artifacts of board games left behind, from dice to pieces to the boards themselves." They also added, "Whatever the origin of the game of 58 holes, it was quickly adopted and played by a wide variety of people, from the nobility of Middle Kingdom Egypt to the cattle herders of the Caucasus, and from the old Assyrian traders in Anatolia to the workers who built Middle Kingdom pyramids." The fast spread of this game attests to the ability of games to act as social lubricants, facilitating interactions across social boundaries. That's all from this podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Stay connected for more exciting discussions and updates in our next podcast.